everybody. Frank Morano here, council member for Staten Island and New York City's 51st District. I want to take a few minutes to tell you about a piece of legislation I'll be introducing at tomorrow's stated city council meeting. Legislation that quite literally has the power to save lives. For many years, when I was on the radio, and those of you that have listened to me on the radio may remember these conversations, I would hear from listeners who were on dialysis or waiting for a kidney transplant. Some of these folks called me every month. Some became friends. And now, as a city councilman, I'm hearing from even more New Yorkers going through the same ordeal. And every time I talk to one of them, I can't help but wonder how many other New Yorkers are quietly suffering, waiting for an organ that isn't coming soon enough. How many families are living with that uncertainty? The truth is simple and tragic. There are not enough living organ donors. And part of the reason is that donating an organ or bone marrow is difficult, not just physically, but practically. People have jobs, they have bills, they have families depending on them. And most New Yorkers simply cannot afford to take several weeks off without pay to save someone else's life. That's where this legislation comes in. Tomorrow, I'm introducing the Living Donor Support and Recognition Act, a nonpartisan bill that does two big things. First, it guarantees paid leave for any city employee who chooses to be a living organ donor or bone marrow donor. Under this bill, city employees would receive 20 business days of paid leave if they donate a kidney, part of a liver, or another organ, and 5 days of paid leaves if they donate bone marrow. This means no New Yorker who works for the city will have to choose between saving a life and keeping their job or paycheck. And hopefully this encourages more people to step up and be donors, living donors. Second, the bill creates a voluntary public New York City Living Donor Honor Roll maintained by the Department of Health and Mental Hygiene. This will recognize and honor city employees who've made these life-saving donations. These people are heroes and they deserve to be celebrated as such. This is a compassionate, common sense bill. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent. It doesn't matter what neighborhood you live in or what borough you call home. This is a nonpartisan issue. It's about doing right by the people of New York City. The reality is the need is enormous. Thousands of New Yorkers are waiting for transplants. Many are on dialysis multiple times a week. Some don't make it long enough to receive a match. And living donation, especially kidney donation, can dramatically shorten wait times and save lives immediately. This legislation won't solve every problem with organ donation, but it removes a major barrier. And it sends a message that New York City honors and supports the people willing to make the most selfless gift one human being can give another. I'm proud to introduce it, and I hope my colleagues will join me in supporting it. If you have a loved one who received a transplant, if you donated an organ yourself, as my Uncle John did to his brother-in-law, or if you're waiting for one now, please know that I hear you, I see you, and I'm doing everything I can to help. Thanks for watching. And if you believe in this mission, please share this video so we can keep this conversation going. Thank you.